Aha, I got emulator quality. It's better, but not quite because I didn't set the cam studio to the highest quality. But nonetheless, I have emulator quality, and we've got a rotation roulette battle. Here we go. I get a Clefable, Mismagius, and Gyarados. And this guy's got Garchomp, Beedrill, and Quagsire. And I'm thinking, wow, to Garchomp and Quagsire. Beedrill's cool. So he gets a sub up, while I get Reflect, which is like, fuck. That thing's going to set up Swords Dance all day. So I'm going to set up my own sub here while he Swords Dances, and I'm just going to try to break his sub as he breaks mine. So what happens is he actually rotates out to save that sub for later, which is like, oh, that really sucks. So his Beedrill gets hit with the Shadow Ball, and he actually uses Toxic Spikes, which I did not even know Beedrill got, which is strange. So since he hasn't broken it yet, I can just fire off another Shadow Ball, but I actually go for a Calm Mind because I'm thinking he wants to just set up another layer of Toxic Spikes, but he doesn't. He goes for this thing, and Waterfall does not break the sub, and I'm thinking, does Reflects not get counted for unaware or something? And apparently it doesn't, because it takes 2 Waterfalls to break that sub, and I'm just hitting him with Shadow Balls, which is not doing so much, because the Calm Mind boost doesn't work against that thing. So my Reflect wears off, which is, oh gosh, I need to really set that up again with the Clefable, but I also need to get up a sub, and I need to kill his sub. Oh, this is crazy. And so he sends out this, and I go for Hidden Power Fighting with one Calm Mind that's going to do about 3/4. He gets a Dark Pulse off, and with that +1 Special D, I get, like, live with 12 or something ridiculous like that. So now he goes to the sub, and I finally get to break it with this Shadow Ball. But now I'm thinking I have absolutely nothing to outspeed that Garchomp now that Mismagius is gone, and so this is just awful, because that Clefable needs to switch over that bird to something. Gyarados hasn't done anything. Banking on Gliscor to live this, but a +2 Outrage from a Chomp, that is not going to happen. So I'm already down to, like, a very low amount of Pokemon. I get my Apin, and he gets poisoned. So I'm thinking I can live an Outrage and transfer over the burn with Clefable, but nope. Clefable gets fucking rolled on. So his Chomp is finally confused. I send in my last, which is Togekiss, and this is not looking too happy. He withdraws his Chomp because he knows that's not going to be fun to just rage on everybody. So I switch in this to get a close combat in, because I was thinking the Ape can outspeed. But nope, he just goes to an Espeon to take that close combat easily, and I switch back in Togekiss because I know that thing's going to want to set up some screens, and I want to get an Air Slash in as he gets the Reflect up. And I'm thinking a Light Screen's coming, so I set up a Nasty Plot on his Morning Sun. And so now, I should have Nasty Plotted again because I knew he was going to set up Light Screen this turn. But I just go for an Air Slash now, and figuring I'm not faster, I can't get the flinch. But this thing I can get flinches on, because this thing is slow as dirt. So there's one flinch there. And so now I'm just going to Air Slash away and hopefully get a bunch of flinches in. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit sick. He gets a Toxic off, which is not happy because I didn't get the flinch. So now I can send in my Ape and get a close combat in to finish. No, not even to finish. Quagsire is a man. So he gets a recover, and unfortunately this Ape does not carry Grass Knot. This is a physically oriented Ape, so the only special thing I have is Overheat. And so now he's going to withdraw his Quagsire, send out his Big Love Disc Alamo thing, Majig. So I can outspeed that and get some Air Slash flinches off, which is what the plan is. So he sends it in on an Air Slash, and I think this turn I'm just going to Air Slash again, and he thought he got a Wish off right here, but he actually flinched and he didn't notice, so now he's going to go for Protect, which is, it's still bad for me because I'm racking up Toxic as all this is happening, and it's not happy. So he protects here, and he's like, oh god, I didn't get a Wish, because he didn't notice. But I get Toxic racking up anyway. So now I'm thinking he's going to want to set Reflects or Screens back up with his Espeon. So here I predicted either Espeon or Sazendora to come in, so I just go for U-turn since it's super effective on both, and it should kill either of them. Even with that crit, I'm pretty sure I could have killed a Sazendora, or sorry, Hydreigon. So back comes in the, what is that, Chomp, and I get a close combat, and it's enough where he still can set up a sub. And as long as that sub's alive, I automatically lost. I can't do anything about this thing. So now I'm predicting Espeon to come in and set up a Reflect, so I can just overheat after he sets up the Reflect. So I thought he was faster, but it turns out he's not even faster, and so that was this whole big deal about that he could just set up screens before I could hit him, but apparently my Ape's faster than his Espeon, which is strange. So now Quagsire comes back in, and all I have is a Toxic, Togekiss, and Gyarados. So he goes for Toxic as I bring back in Togekiss and just keep going for Air Slashes, because I need to flinch things. I need to, because I can't afford to get hit. So there's that, and he doesn't flinch, and there's a recover, and that's a good game, because he's got a Chomp behind a sub. So I'm just going to let this Togekiss die from Toxic, as I'm just going to Air Slash over and over. I think I've got one more left, obviously, since I have a 1 HP. So I get an Air Slash in on the big Love Disc, and that thing goes down. And so now I'm dead, so all I've got is this Gyarados, and Chomp can just dick on that thing all day. So he sends out Quagsire, and I'm just going to go for Earthquake, because for some reason, I'm like, oh, he's got Water Absorb, when he actually has Unaware. So Waterfall would do neutral damage, because Ground type. But nope, I just keep going for Earthquakes, and now is the point where I'm like, fuck, man, I can just use Waterfall. But it's useless now, so it's going to be a good 1-0 victory for this guy. Pulled it off with his Chomp, which easily could have done in the beginning by himself anyway. But good game, thanks for having it. I found him on Abra's Asylum, but since that is now dead, I can't really tell you guys to go check that out. But I guess you could just go to Wild Chase's which is, I believe, Wild Chase Live. Alright, thanks guys. Comment, rate, sub.